Okay, we're rolling. Hey, it's match day! Jarvis in the house. He's early. He came in time. That means that we are gonna preview and gas it up. Our Jarvis, we are playing. Are we gonna roast the Spurs, Jarvis? Are we gonna roast the Spurs? Talk to me.
We are gonna roast the Spurs today. But my prediction, my prediction, we will get to that later. But yeah, I'm nervous. We will win.
I am nervous. I am nervous because for me, Jarvis, I want 3 points. 3 points is what matters, and performance can go out the window. Because for me, it's all about racking up as many points as possible in this first 10-9 games. You know what I mean? So when we come to Christmas, we're in a very good position. And that is in the back of my mind what happened last season under Ten Hag. Like, when we actually lost the first game and then we went unbeaten, like, in a running streak. But I don't know. I was just watching Liverpool now, like, in the first 3 minutes they were up, like, Bournemouth was up with 1-0. Beautiful strike. Second strike was amazing from what was his name? Diaz. What an acrobatic skill. If you missed that goal, that was like a beautiful goal. But the second goal just came now from penalty, and Mo Salah hit the penalty, missed. Actually, goalkeeper saved it, bounced back, so Salah got it on the return. Lucky Salah. You know what I mean? Because it's not the first time Salah misses penalties. So we've seen it going all the way to Sainsbury's car park, right? You have to pick up the ball there, right? That's the honest truth. But how are you doing today, guys? How are you all doing? Are you all pumped up? I am nervous, Jarvis. I'm nervous. Please, footballing gods, give us 3 points today. That's all I care about, Jarvis.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I want improvement in how we play. It wasn't good against Wolves. We won, thank God, 3 points. But now I don't care how we play today. We can play as bad as ever as long as we win the 3 points. That's most important today. 3 points in the bag. So we have a good start. Yeah, we don't want to fall behind in the beginning, because then we will play catch up all season long. So it's important to have 3 points today.
We want mustard. We don't want to have ketchup. We want to have mustard today. Guys, before we continue, guys, forever we get to the VR room. Mick is a little bit nervous, jittery. I don't want to jinx it, but let's do this. Are you guys ready to rumble? Jarvis, are you ready to rumble?
I'm ready to rumble.
Let's go.
Now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world
on Mufc Realist TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble!
What the hell is that? Are you blind?
Yeah, basically. I can't see it. I can't see a thing.
Okay,
but if I'm on the show, I'm Wayne. I don't like to use glasses on the show.
Okay. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have a dyslexic Mick Ruby and we have a blind Jarvis Cocker. What good are we? We might as well pack up and close the show. But we have to. We have to by tradition, because we have viewers, Jarvis. Don't forget the viewers, the VER room. And today, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we have some very sad news, right? The threat is there on the pitch, Michael Oliver as the referee. And I hope to God that we don't have marinering things in the VR room. But therefore, we have a beautiful VR room, our loyal, trusted VR room, our viewers that are here. They've been preloading the chats. They are all pumped up. Let's go and check out who is here. I see Sajiv Verma is in the house saying Liverpool are losing. No, Sajiv, that was a preloaded message, wasn't it, sir? Hey, because they're 2-1 up in the second half. DJ Superfly is also in the house all now. He's saying 1-1. So that's basically preloaded chats. We have our trusted 𝒖�𝒄𝒌 kebab pizza, pepperoni pizza, Malmin saying Liverpool 2-1 up. Now we're starting to catch up. Now we are warming and stretching. Let's go, people. Are we ready? Warm up, stretch, right? This is the dressing room. This is the warm up. Sajid Verma, bloody hell, Liverpool just like us to have penalty. Typical Varpool. Yeah, but did you see that Szoboszlai? How much he amplified? He dived, basically. He dived. And I was surprised, basically. Yola Mamin is saying there was a clear day pen. The VAR was needed for this one. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. Billy Connolly is in the house. Hemi FC, this cherry pop, 3 minutes. Yeah, they will come back, but they never know. Bournemouth could come back. Yeah, this is football, Jarvis. You play the game. You know.
I played the game, yeah.
Ain't over to the fat lady things. The ball is round and anything can happen. 95 minutes or even 97 or 98, whatever they decide to add on. All the way from Toronto, Canada. Oh, Canada, hello. Loin France, bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Big up Mick and what Billy is saying, like, really fired up lady. 3 points. Glory, man. Manchester United. Onana clean sheet. Billy, guess what? I heard some rumors. When everyone packed in the Manchester United kit, the traveling kit, guess what Onana packed? Do you know what he packed?
I don't know. A sheet?
No, it's called Ariel washing powder for clean sheets. Boom! Got you there, mate. So it's got to wash the clean sheets, right? Clean sheets. Big up. Dobar dan, Miloš Mitic. Dobar dan, Miloše, kako si? Pozdrav, momci. Pozdrav means g'day. Mick Ruby and Jarvis. Hello. Pozdrav. Darren Young is here saying hi. 2-0 to Manchester United. Listen, that is... now I'm starting to calm down a bit because I was on a Spaces today. I was talking. It's been a while. And, well, it depends on how. We will find out in about, 5 minutes when the lineup comes out, how Enge Postecoglou will line up. Will he jinx it? Because we saw how he played against Brentford. He played a very high line. But I think that he's looked at Manchester United. He looked at Rashford. He probably thought about, what about their speed in the counter-attack? So we will see. You reckon like Rashford will, go to the left and we will see a false number 9 Sancho?
I've been playing around with lineups all day, and there's so many options now for Ten Hag. We want to have a more stable midfield, more balanced midfield. Rashford didn't work as a striker, but who do we got? We have Sancho, we have Martial, those two guys. But none of them are looking like a threat at the moment, I think. Yeah. So who is going to score the goals? I believe it's not my preferred choice, but I believe Ten Hag will go for Rashford as the number 9.
You think so? He's not going to jinx anything. Yeah. I think John Johnson's going to play number 9. Good afternoon, John Johnson. How are you? C3 Poo is here. What a name. C3 Poo.
C3PO.
C3PO. Oh, sorry. Mick is dyslexic. Yeah. May the force be with you. Good afternoon, Nutters. 100% good afternoon to you, man. Sorry for being dyslexic. Who else do we have? 𝑉𝒂𝒚 is here also saying good afternoon, handsomes. Good afternoon, 𝑉𝒂𝒚. I see
with his David Bowie avatar.
With his David Bowie avatar. And John Johnson is feeling confident what he's saying. Yeah, smash that like button, people. Forget if you're watching Liverpool, get out of that stream. Support Manchester United, support Mufc Realist TV, and do please smash a like. Jarvis, we are about 5 minutes away from the live, what do you call it? Lineup reaction. So talk to us, calm me down, please.
Yeah, first I started, I didn't feel confident because I woke up and I watched United stand. I shouldn't have done that. 30 minutes wasted of my life, a lot of negativity.
Yep.
Everything was wrong. This window was 1 out of 10, and Ten Hag was a bad manager, and the Glazers and all.
We're back.
Yeah. It started bad, but it got me thinking. I was thinking about lineups. So today I've been setting up a lot of lineups, thinking of how can we solve this solution. You know, we can start with McTominay in midfield, or we could even start with Eriksen in the midfield in the pivot with Casemiro. We can start with Sancho. We can start with Martial. We can start with Garnacho. We can start with Rashford. We can even start with Bruno on the right and Sancho. So yeah, it's difficult, and I'm not quite sure what Ten Hag is going to do today, but he have a lot of options.
Yeah, no, 100%. Speaking about options, I also, for some reason, clicked on one of those, as you do this morning, because we didn't do a show today. And oh my God, the negativity and the knives are back. We just have kicked the ball. We played one game, and I just don't believe what the hell is going on here. I went on a space, calm people down to say, look, calm down, right? Calm down. What matters is that we are accumulating the points right now. And the form will come. The form will come. But no, everyone has to say it's so shit. Ten Hag is shit. Favorites FC. La da 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 da. Come on, man. Come on. Get on the Manchester United gravy train. And there's a lot of Mason Greenwood's talk that I'm just done with to say. I just don't want to talk about it because at the end of the day, there's nothing new. There's nothing new. So why don't we just put our differences aside? Don't be that divide and conquer. Let's focus on the positivity. We are playing a game in 1 hour and we want results. We want results. 𝒂𝒊𝒄𝒌 𝑹𝒆𝒂𝒍𝒊𝒔𝒕 look like the deal. Unproven in the Premier League. He's an Aussie, was the manager of Celtics, wasn't he, right? Did all right. He has a tendency of playing like a very aggressive pressing style football. He's playing at the Spurs stadium, which I don't know. They still haven't named the stadium, so they call it Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, right?
Worrying.
So he probably has to prove something in front of the home crowd. Will he go all in, Angie style, Angie ball, some people call it, or will he just take in consideration that we are one of the most lethal, dangerous counter-attacking side in the league?
Yeah, when it comes to Postecoglou, he's extremely offensive. He's all-out attack. That's how he play. I think with Celtic last season, they scored 116 goals or something during the season, and they didn't lose one game. So, yeah, he's a good manager. But, Scotland is Scotland. No offense to Scotland, but it's not the Premier League. So let's see what he got. And going naively in an all-out attack against Manchester United, I don't think so. So I think we will see a little bit more balanced Spurs this time. I believe they will be a little bit more careful going forward, but still they will attack us more than Wolves did. That's for sure. Something interesting with Ten Hag's presser was he talked about Scott McTominay that he had the defensive role, so he's capable of doing that. And he also mentioned Mainu as the backup for Casemiro. So because of that comment, I have a strange feeling that maybe McTominay is going to be in the pivot with Casemiro today.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we play this clip the way I see it, right? This was how we started last time, but the ones that I can see. Hang on. The ones that I can see. Listen, I have some technical issues here. Sorry, guys. I will remove this and start playing it again. Hang on, it's not working. Anyway, the way I see it, potentially what we spoke about is a potential like bringing a McTominay in that pivot, midfield pivot. And Sancho as a false number 9, putting in Rashford out on the left. We will see. I'm just going to go to the VR because Carlos was commenting earlier. Some people don't deserve to be Manchester United fans. Yeah, I mean, I have an issue regarding that. I've seen some comments to say like, I will stop supporting Manchester United if Greenwood plays. And I mean, who are you going to support then? You go support Liverpool. Fuck's sake. You know what I mean? So Jarlim, I mean, is saying true. The site I'm having an eye on saying it's 15 minutes overtime now, but I think this site's broken or something. Is it about the lineup or?
Oh, yeah, it's 5 o'clock, so maybe the lineup. I'm searching Twitter as we speak, trying to find the lineup.
I'm on One Football app, so let's see. Let me just refresh the site and see how we're going here, people. Is a confirmed lineup as of yet? No, nothing as of yet has come out. It's a little bit deferred. Lucky Singh is in the house basically saying, hi, God. Hi, Lucky Singh, how you doing? Composite Smurf saying this club is a fucking shambles. I'm sick of it. Glazes out and all the stooges. Yeah, 100% Glazes out. That's what we want as well, man. To be honest, I really don't understand what the panic is all about. There's 2 weeks left of the window. We are heavily focusing on getting the outside, which is so important, people. You know, to clear the dead wood that goes all the way back from Bengal area. You know, it's basically Ten Hag trying to get rid of things that have been accumulated, all this shit. You know, so he can just recruit in quality. And yeah, so what if he goes out and say that Kobe Mainoo is kind of part of his plans, which is positive, bringing in other youth, but that doesn't mean that Amrabat is not coming in, or doesn't mean that, you know, Harry Maguire is not going out. Harry Maguire is not even part of the squad here today, so that is an indication for me that Ten Hag won this battle.
Do we know that 100% because he didn't travel yesterday, but he can come late? I don't know.
No, he's not part of the team. He's not part of the team. And this is the
Oh, sorry, Mick. I just want to comment on when it comes to transfers out. It comes with the Real Sociedad because they signed Arsene Zakarian from Dynamo Moscow. So it looks bad for the Donny transfer too, as it seemed to the moment. So I think it's vital if either sell Donny or McTominay to get Amrabat in. So we just need to clear some wages before we can sign a new player, because Glazers, they are using the FFP as good as they can. It's like they're
yeah. No. It's perfectly fine. Like, you know, this is totally understand. And I would just say, like, as a voice of reason here, like, you know, don't panic as of yet. Like, you know, it's so normal to, like, you know, throw your toys out of the pram. And, you know, as a Manchester United fans, we are default programmed by 18 years to hit that panic button. So relax. Enjoy the game now, like, you know. Yeah, Sajiv, later on we might share the links so you can have your say, but we're just going to go over the lineup. And Simon Heron is also saying, hey guys, just back from Spain, lovely holiday since it's been away, haven't done a bit. Welcome back, Simon. We absolutely miss you, mate. You know, I hope you had a fantastic holiday. Lucky Singh is saying, sell Manchester United fans, we keep doing the walkouts in Forest. Yeah, protest. That's what you got to do, Lucky. Protest, still protest, don't give up. Billy Connolly is also saying Harry Fridge Maguire is scared of being kidnapped by Moyes. I saw that on Twitter. It was so funny. Yeah, I saw that Twitter as well. Now, but the thing is, coming back to that point, Ten Hag has been very crystal clear with him. Okay, one thing what Ten Hag says in the press conference is one thing. What he does behind the scenes, that's another thing. So he's clearly being very clear to, like, you know, Stephen Beck, his agent, and Maguire. They sat down and say, you're not going to play my team. I signed Johnny Evans as a fifth centre back, and you're going to play with the kids reserve. That's what's going on right now. So it's a battle of a leverage, right? So basically, West Ham and United had everything agreed in principle. He comes out to say, I deserve something bigger than West Ham. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Who do you think he is? You know, I mean, Harry Maguire.
Okay, you have a big slab head. Okay, you have a big head, but how the fuck delusional are you? And if you are his fucking agent, what the fuck are you advising this guy? Seriously, you're a football player. Somebody wants you. Look around. Look around. Seriously, who wants you? West Ham wants you. Nobody else wants you, right? And you're gonna extort the club to say, I want 15 million to walk away. Of course, the club is gonna say, no. This is Ten Hag saying, this is your punishment. This is my punishment to you. You're not going to play. You're going to play with the kids, the reserves. You're not even going to sniff the bench until this is sorted. So this is a battle between the agent and United, according to my opinion, right? It's not even on the official squad.
I totally agree, Mick. And the thing is, you know, Harry Maguire, he has bad advisors, and I would say he's taking the dumb route, saying no to West Ham, because he needs to play football, and West Ham is one of the best clubs that he can go to. Who else want to go? He can't go to Arsenal. He can't go to Manchester City. He can't go to Newcastle. He can't go to Liverpool. No one wants him. So at least he get to play Europa League with West Ham and play in the Premier League. So this is his best shot. And he's wasting it because of an agent giving him bad advice. Yeah.
Giving him better. There's good agents, there's bad agents. And a good agent will always look out for the best of your player's interest to play football. But in this instant, yeah, you're hitting 30. You're the England captain. Blah blah blah. No, you're not going to be the England captain. You're not even going to play for England if you're going to sit there on the bench. So it's a dangerous game they're playing. Morning, Bright J. How you doing, mate? Morning. We see you. Good to see you as well, sir. Good to see you. Listen, is the lineup coming out as of yet? No, I'm just going to refresh. Guys, let us know if the line is up. No.
When is kickoff? It's 25 minutes. No.
1 hour and 23 minutes.
Yeah, so it's still 25 minutes until we get the lineup.
Yeah, so we're a little bit early. We have time. Guys, we have time to discuss 100%. We want to focus on positive energy, but at the end of the day, we're going to speak about this Maguire situation, right? So where can he go? I mean, obviously, it's 2 weeks left of the window. I mean, the most sensible thing is to go to Italy or some league which is a little bit slower. If you think that maybe Juventus, maybe an Inter, something like that. What do you reckon?
Yeah, but they can't pay his wages. You know, the wages in Italy is nowhere near the Premier League. So
how about Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, that's the only place. You know, I read today that Jordan Henderson for Liverpool is on 700K a week.
Yeah.
So they are paying like ludicrous wages in Saudi. So
okay, so if it's like this, that you're greedy Harry Maguire, that you're only after the money, then definitely if the bid comes from Saudi, you're earning tax-free money and they're going to pay you more than 200K a week to play football there. Do you reckon if he gets an offer like that, he will go?
I don't think so. No, I think he have ambitions as a player. He wants to play in the World Cup, the Euros next with England. So going to Saudi will be a step down. So he think it's better to sit on the bench for Man United than going to Saudi. That's what the way he thinks.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You think you are better than you are in your head. Your players will always back themselves. So if he hasn't read the room, most United fans are already turned. Like, you know, I don't boo players, never did, and I refuse to boo players. But if he stays and stinks up the bench to provide this negative energy, because Ten Hag is kind of building that positive togetherness, the atmosphere, right? Yeah. Then I have a problem. I don't know about you, Jarvis.
Yeah, he stinks up the place, no doubt about it. Okay, Ten Hag is being professional. He says he trusts Maguire and he can do a job, but it's up to him. That's what Ten Hag is saying. It's up to him to prove that he's good enough. And of course, he wants him in the club. That's what Ten Hag is saying. But he's been saying the same with De Gea. He's been saying the same with Ronaldo. We know behind the closed doors what Ten Hag is thinking, because it's obvious. He wants Maguire out. He wants a new centre back. He wants our defense to be improved. And it's not Maguire. He's not the answer.
No, just big up Barman. Just made this the show. Let me go back to the VA room. Let me see what I can what you are saying. Harry Fridge Maguire is scared of being kidnapped. Yeah, we read this one. He's not on the official app 100%. Bri, we said no. Sajiv Verma is saying Maguire not part of the squad. Yeah, we know. C3PO is saying that people are panicking too early. Come on, folks. Yeah, 100%. You are so right, C3PO. And I haven't seen your name before, so welcome to the family. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and subscribe if you haven't. Carlos is saying here, basically, big up Carlos, man. I really enjoy Carlos, one of our members, saying Ten Hag is a very good liar. Yeah, he is a very good liar. Beautiful liar. But what can you do in press conferences? You're sitting there saying, you're not going to do like, yeah, he's shit. He's not going to play ever again. No, like he's not going to do that. That's not his style.
Yeah. No, we can't say that. But, we have a double standard in Man United. Everybody like now is praising Ten Hag for doing the same as Solskjaer did. But when he did it, he was weak. He didn't confront players. He was so, in a way, it's just about who we like or who we don't like. Yeah. We didn't like Solskjaer at the moment, but Ten Hag is doing the same, because every manager has to do it. They can't go out and say he's shit, I want him out, because then his valuation will drop. Every club will know we want him out, so we probably won't get any money. Yeah. So it's basically,
it's part of the game.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
He's not going to do a Conte. Hey, fuck you, Spurs. You haven't won nothing for 40 years. I'm bigger than you. Fuck off. I'm going back to Italy. Milo Smith is saying Harry Maguire blir morao da ode iz kluba jer je tek 𝒖𝒄 𝑹𝒄𝒌 Manchester. He said even Milos Mitic, all the way from Serbia, is translating this, saying that he has to leave for his better self. 100%. Glazes out what Carlos is saying are cockroaches. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Compost Smurf, sorry. They are making this extremely difficult for the manager on the on and off the pitch. Yeah, this is the thing, right? Because according to the transfer plan is to, as I alluded before, that the first phase is over to get your first targets over the line to secure that very fast. That was Mason Mount, Onana, and Højlund. Second phase of this is then to generate sales to get the outs going, to clear the deadwood, so you can actually start shaping the squad in your name, in your image, in your principles, in your rules, in your passion. So basically recruiting the players that fit you, the persona profile of your manager. And this is what's going on right now. So in principle, Harry Maguire doesn't fit, because if Harry Maguire fitted his system, Harry Maguire himself would know that he would have more starts than 11 starts that he had last season, Jarvis, right?
I think he played 16 games total last season, but that's as a substitute and starters. So yeah, that's not much when you think of it. It's like that's 60 games.
So if you think as a player that, oh, I can still prove that you love me, get out of here. Get out of here. You know? It's like that sad puppy that's been rejected, like, you know, or if you've been chasing this girl for ages and she rejects you, you can't take rejection, and you got to prove, I'm going to make myself even more beautiful. So you go and shave yourself, dye your hair, make yourself beautiful, and you go buck, 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 like a peacock again. And she said, but you're still the same Jarvis. I don't want you. Get out of here. You know what I mean?
Have some dignity, please. Have some dignity.
Have some dignity. Yeah, true. Have some dignity. We're playing the Big Mac, McTominay, Casemiro, Bruno. Are you sure? Are you sure, Darren? Because I don't see the lineup. But I certainly believe that...
that's a question mark. He don't know. He's not sure. But that's what he's saying. He's asking.
Yeah. Yeah, because, you know what? I think that if you look at it, right? If we look at it, this is the way we played, Jarvis, last time. This was the lineup, right? And what went wrong there is we had a very high up Mount and Fernandes. We were kind of playing like, you know, how would you describe, like, you know, we played a 3...
When we attack, we play a 3-1-6 or 3-1-3 formation.
Yeah. And I don't think the players kind of really understood, because Shaw was kind of, didn't get off his blocks. He was kind of stuck there in his byline, like protecting Onana, and that didn't really work. So it exposed this big triangle hole, exposing Casemiro and Shaw, which Wolves exploited. So now you have to sort of narrow down that gap, sort of close that donut hole. Do you see that he will do a couple of changes? Do you see that potentially he would do something like this? All right. Add in a Sancho, push Rashford out to the left-hand corner, leave Garnacho on the bench as a weapon to come in the second half. Because for me, Garnacho is too young yet to give a lot of starts. I think the most effective Garnacho is when he comes off the bench for 65 minutes left to go and be a game changer, right?
Yeah, right. When it comes to Ten Hag, when it comes to Ten Hag and his thinking, you know, with the 3-1-6 or the 3-1-3-3 formation when we attack or when we build up, actually, it's you know, City, they play a new formation. Pep found something genius last season. He played the 3-2-4-1 formation, and he moved up from the 4 in the back. He moved up Josh Stones into the middle, playing side with Rodri, and that worked brilliantly. But you know, City are more fluent, and they have Haaland as their center target man, so he binds up at least 2 defenders from the team, so you get overloads anyway. We don't have a striker at the moment. When we have Højlund back, I think we will see more of Ten Hag's tactics coming out to play, and will be better. So today I hope that Ten Hag has a plan B, you know, when we go away against the top 6. I think that the 3-1-6 is a little bit naive. It's hard for us to play out in that way. So I hope at least you have 2 choices. He can move Mount down. So we will play a 3-2, when we build up, or he can
Drop Bruno deeper.
Yeah, or Bruno, or he can move up Martinez. So we have Bissaka and Shaw and Varane in the middle, and we have Martinez up with Casemiro. Then we will try the 3-2 build up. So for me, I think we have to figure out how to build up, because possession is the key when we go away, because we don't want to be pushed back.
But it's all about the 3 types of transition, like the build-up play from the back through Onana, that the back 4 needs to be like an on par what's going on, and then how you transition the ball from the back to the midfield and to supply line to the attack in a way. Now, the way I can see it is that you cannot have what we had last time, that you have two number 8s, or like, that high up the pitch. That didn't work. So somebody has to kind of drop deep, because you got to clog up that midfield. Like, you got to win that battle in the midfield, because you have Madison there. Who else do you have? Skip, what's his name?
Yeah, Skip and Bissouma. Those are the DMs. Yeah,
the DMs. So they're probably going to play with a double pivot. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting battle, Casemiro. And then you probably need to have a shitster in there, like, defensively. Scott McTominay is not the answer, but if you're going to have physicality, then definitely Scott McTominay. But in that case, then I will drop a Mason Mount to play in the double pivot, kind of a little bit more advanced, because he's very aggressive and very good on the pressing and winning the ball. And then play perhaps Bruno as a number 10, like, a little bit higher up, if you know what I mean. But the backline doesn't change. I think it's going to be still like, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw. But we got to see the fullbacks bombing more forward, like, and leave the job to Onana to protect. And that's the thing. Now, the way I see it, it's not going to be very much possession-based football today, because I think that Ten Hag has studied Postecoglou to understand that they are playing a very high line. And if you match a Rashford against, what's his name, Emerson Royal, that's usually plays very high up, he's going to be done for speed. So I think we will see a lot of counter-attacking football, high scoring from Manchester United. We're going to probably do them on the break. And if I'm getting positive, will we concede a goal with Onana? Maybe 1. But I said 3-1 original. That's my classic, guys.
Yeah.
Let me see what if you can talk to us, I'm going to see what the VR room is saying, because we don't want to neglect you guys. Jamie Vane said he needs to go to the toilet. Do that, but don't tell us what you did. Too much information, my friend. Too much information. Let me see. What's Brian J saying? I agree with Mick about Garnacho at the moment. He's an impact player. 100%. He's still young. There's plenty of time. We have a diamond in the rough there. Barman is saying I got to stop watching Wolves versus Brighton. What's the scoreline over there? Brighton is beating Wolves, right?
It's insane. Brighton 4-0 up against Wolves. We struggled against Wolves. We were lucky winning 1-0, and Brighton is 4-0 up, and they won 5-1 the first game. De Zerbi. That guy doing? He sold his best players, but he just bumps on. He don't give.
I like the Zerbi ball.
Yeah,
Jeff Steele, all the way from Australia. G'day, mate. How you going, mate? Mount has to start because of the Buccaronis, but seriously needs to start performing, or crowd will turn on him, especially number 7 shirt. Yeah, but Jeff, you have a point in a way, but we are not playing like at Old Trafford. We're playing away in Spurs. So do you see like the birth of a Mason Mount playing in London, proving himself against the Spurs fan? Maybe he will score, but you have a point that Ten Hag always wants to play the people that he believes in and paid money for, right? So, yeah, but I can sort of put it to a defense, because a lot of United fans have been criticizing Mason Mount. That didn't really like the signing because it was not a sexy signing, but in a way that it takes time to sort of get embedded to the team as well. So I don't know why we were on the United Therapy Army yesterday with Nurtin, and we said the same thing, like, and just give him some time. Things will become good. But
he's had 1 game, so it's a little bit too early to start bashing Mount. Give him time, let him prove himself. He's 55 million, his Premier League experience. He was player of the year for Chelsea 2 seasons in a row. He's not that bad. Come on, let's give him a chance. I will at least give him a chance to prove himself before I will start judging him.
But he plays in the system, so if he plays the system today, Jarvis, then it's going to be more of the shitster, like, you know, the Ander Herrera type, like a box to box, you know, the destroyer, right? You know.
Yeah. Yeah, but he plays against Skip and Bissouma, and those two are shitsters and destroyers. So I don't know. Mason Mount has to step it up. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's one thing what we said yesterday in Nerdin stream. You know,
yeah,
that is so important that the senior players stepped up and show leadership today. I mean, we're talking about Bruno step up the game, Shaw step up the game. Who else?
Casemiro. He needs to step up his game. Yeah.
He needs to be fired. But I think Casemiro also is a little bit wary when he sees that it's Michael Oliver refereeing.
I don't know what's going on with the referees. They are always after Casemiro in a way. They have to like make him as an example all the way. You know,
I have a theory. Casemiro did the Brazilian, like, oh, you go flirted with the wife, like, you know. I'm gonna get you, Cass.
We have a message from Compost Smurf. He said McAllister red card for Liverpool.
Win the mud. McAllister red card. Is it still 2-1 there for Liverpool? Come on, talk to us.
Still 2-1.
Yeah, still red card. No, 3-1 actually. 3-1. No. Well, red card at 64 minutes down. Actually, the penalty was a disgrace. I mean, yeah, he fell. Szoboszlai basically felt his leg and just jumped like a rabbit and amplified the situation and didn't. 4-1 Wolves. Oh my God, 66 minutes in. What I can see here, people.
Yeah, okay.
Chuma scored. Estupiñán. Solimarch has scored a brace. I would say, like, watch out for Brighton this season. I'm very intrigued with what the Serb is doing there, right?
I have Solimarch in my fantasy team.
Do you?
He's on 2% ownership, so that's a punt.
Jarvis, you scared me there for a while. I thought you said, I didn't hear you properly. I thought you said, I have Solimarch in my fantasy. I was like, what? Okay.
That's a little bit too information. I don't want to share stuff like that.
So, Jamie Venn, are you back from the toilet yet, mate? To be honest, like, you know. Scott McTominay isn't physical in the open play. You're absolutely right there. There's something about Scotty Mac that I don't really get. I never understood his play of style. The best of Scotty McTominay is when he bumps forward, when he drives with the ball, go forward. To be that, like, you know, coming from the 6-yard box and shoot from there, like that's his best attributes. But defensively, he just knocks down players, and that's why I call him like the bishop in chess. You know, the bishop always goes sideways and knocks down players, right?
Yeah.
So it always fouls, like.
When it comes to McTominay, you know, he has played 210 games for Man United. He's on 60K a week, so, you know, he's not too expensive. He has experience, and I think he will accept the role as like the backup for the backup. And as long as he's good with it and comes in, because he had some good games, especially in the beginning of the season last year, and he had a spell when he scored a couple of goals for Scotland and came back for Man United. So when it comes to Scott McTominay, okay, he's not good enough as a starter, but, you know, as a 5th choice midfielder, maybe he could work. But he has to step up his game and perform every time he gets his chance. You know, Ferguson used to do the same with Darren Fletcher, and he had a lot of players that came in and did a job who wasn't really good enough. So if McTominay can do that role, okay, we can keep him. But I would rather us to sell him, because I would like those 45 millions so we could
buy
something
else. But yeah, Gravenberch is a better upgrade than McTominay. I mean, if you're just going to keep him for a squad player, then you got to look at his attributes and quality. And Ten Hag, what he's trying to do right now is to recruit like for like. So if you have a sort of a Casemiro that gets injured or suspended, then you can lean back on an Amrabat, which is not a huge drop up, actually, to be honest, right? And that's what I wanted to see. Like, you know, let's see what is Compost Mercer. Everyone gets a season, but the problem is the fan base He's always on the verge of going nuts for one reason or another. 100%. This is what I hate, right? They're so quick on turning, right? It is faster than, I don't know how you're flipping your underwears, to be honest, right? There's like the left side, there's the left butt cheek, and there's the right butt cheek, and in the middle you have the shit, to be honest. And I'm tired of it.
Okay.
It leaves the skid marks on your clean underwears, and therefore comes Onana and does a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but God, yeah. One player that I do expect and I have high expectation now, the embedding period is over, is actually Anthony, right? The Santos, right? He really needs to step up to the plate and show why, who he is and why he deserves to start, right? Because there's a Palestri knocking on the door, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, one season embedded, I get that, but I'm not going to defend this season. If he's like, his performance is bang average this season, then definitely going to look at that performance as well to say, well, how come he plays over a Palestri or a Amad Diallo that's much, much better?
Yeah, when it comes to Anthony, he started, he played, I don't know, 1,800 minutes last season. So he got a fair share of games. I agree. But what I don't understand with Anthony, okay, Ten Hag really wanted him. Why did Ten Hag wanted him that much? We paid 90 million euros for Anthony, and Ten Hag, because he looks really like one-dimensional. He's like a one-trick pony. He's left-footed, and that's it. He always try the same, go inside and curl it into the corner. So I don't see it, but maybe Ten Hag sees something different, and we haven't seen that side from Anthony yet. But I hope it will come through this season.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Stephanie Griffith. Afternoon, Mick and Jarvis, and fellow VR rumors. Hope you're all well. Looking forward for the 3 points against Spurs. Big up, everyone. Big up to you, Stephanie, as well. Big up, big up, big up. Guys, please do not forget to smash the like. Stephanie Griffith is one of our key moderators, one of our loyal members. We love you when you come on board as well. You're the mama of the house here. Big up to you. We need a mama here, please. To be honest, 31 likes is Stephanie saying. Stephanie, just make sure that you get those likes up, people. At the end of the day, what matters is that we get 3 points, not the likes. Right? That's what we're here for, the 3 points.
Yes.
Lucky Singh, Darren Scott, Tommy Knocker, what he says. Tommy Knocker. Yeah, I get your point there. I get. Luan is saying that she thinks it's going to be 3-1 to United. So what's Sajiv Verma? They're all going with Mick Ruby Classic. And the lineup should be coming up very soon. It's almost 40 seconds left to 1 hour mark, people. We are building up the drum roll here. We are building up the drum roll. Jeff Steele, again, he's saying that if Maguire is holding the club to ransom, player power at United is a joke. That's why you see now, Jeffy, basically, it's basically Ten Hag saying, if you're not going to go to West Ham, you're not going to play, you're not going to be part of the squad. Who's got the power, Gaffer or Maguire? I don't agree that the Maguire has the player power here, to be honest. It's clearly demonstrated what's going on off the pitch. Wow, 6 minutes, 5, 4, 3, 0, 1. Happy New Year! Let's see if it's refreshed.
Okay. Where is it? Okay.
Nothing.
We have no. I'm watching the Man United app. They are usually the first. I'm just logging in.
Lineup confirmed. Yes, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. I got it.
Okay.
Whoa. What? That cannot be true. There's no change.
Same team?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Am I being trolled here?
Lineup. It's last week's lineup. It has to be wrong.
Okay, let me do this again. Lineups confirmed. I'm on One Football app, guys. Please. Because what I'm seeing here is the same lineup, pretty much.
Yeah. It's the same team. I see people commenting on Twitter. Same team. Oh.
It is the same team.
It is the same team.
It didn't change a shit.
No.
Ten Hag. We never understood what Ten Hag is all about. We were always thinking like, oh, he's going to do this. No, he's sticking with the same team. But then it's a kind of different tweak then, would you say so? In that sense, let me pull this out, right? Let me pull this up, people. Let me share the stream. Okay, this is the confirmed lineup. Is that correct, people? VR room, let us know if this is what you have as well, people. Yeah, it is the same team, yeah. So basically, he's gone with the same team. Let's talk about this, right? All right?
Yeah.
We have in goal, we have David De Gea.
David De Gea. Onana. Come on, Mick. Come on.
You're sleeping there. Yeah. Oh, no, Onana. Yeah, we have Onana. Okay, cool. Shaw and Wan-Bissaka. I like that. Martinez, Varane. Obviously, Martinez is not injured. So how in earth are we now learn from the last game is obviously that Luke Shaw needs to go more forward. He doesn't have to sit on the edge and protect Onana. Onana will take care of himself with their playing a high line. So that means that we have to sort of push this team a little bit more higher up to work. So what kind of formation do we see here? Do we see the same formation, Jarvis?
Yeah, that's the thing. We basically don't know. We only know the players who are playing. But basically, he could drag Bruno down. I think we will go for a 4-2-3-1. That's Ten Hag's usual formation with 2 defensive players. I hope he do that because we're away. I don't think the 4-3-3 works, especially away. So let's hope Bruno drops down and helps Casemiro in the build-up.
Yeah. Carlos is saying if we play like we did on Monday, we get slaughtered. I don't think we will, Carlos, to be honest. Big up to Top SG USA. Good day, fellas. Going to be a wonderful day. All USA, good day to you, mate. Good morning or whatever that is, wherever you're calling from, my friend. Depends on what state and what is the time difference. It must be very, very... What could it be? Early morning or...
Well, it's 6 hours, so it's like 11:30 in the US.
Depends on
the East Coast.
Let us know, Top SG, where you are from, sir. So yeah, let's get back to the game, or should we just look what people are saying? Yeah. We will share the link later on if you want to come in and have your say. We're just going to walk over this. I know that somebody's so eager knocking on the door to come in, and that's Mr. Verma, all the way from Sydney, Australia as well. We will let him in very soon. Don't worry. Just cool and composed. Let us just cover this. Compost Murphy is saying Bruno had some of his better games playing deeper last season. So yes, that leads us to the question. Do you reckon in this formation, Jarvis, that Bruno will kind of drop down a little bit deeper? Or will it be that Mounts will play that more defensive role as the destroyer with more aggressive? Mount is more aggressive than Bruno, right? Physical.
I think they are basically the same as I see it. But I would like Bruno to go deep because he needs to ping those balls for Rashford when Spurs have the high line. So I think Bruno is better in that sense.
100%. Carlos wants also hop in. I will share the link very, very soon. I will share the link. So, guys, let us discuss this. I think I got caught by surprise, to be honest. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking he's not going to change the team. He's not going to jinx it. And that's why we did the possible solution. If I add this video to the stream as well, that's why I did this. I started off what he started with. And then what I did was to add on possible changes by putting in let's say a Sancho or a McTominay. But obviously that didn't happen, so it's just come back to the original plan there, So we have a starting line, ladies and gentlemen, same as last weekend: Onana, Shaw, McTominay, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Garnacho. I really hope that Garnacho gets fire up on the left wing, because there's nothing worse. And who's going to face? He's going to face Emerson, right?
Yeah, Rashford
is playing on top, right? So here's Spurs team, right? They have Kulusevski, Madison, Son Heung-min. In the back line, they have actually, they're starting off with Bissouma and Sarr, right?
Oh, I will check out Spurs. They have they have Bissouma and they have it's Papi Sarr who's the other DM for Spurs. Yeah, that's true. So no skip.
No skips. They changed it, right? So Richarlison as so it looks like they're playing like a little bit of a diamond here for some reason, or is it just my deceiving eyes? Vicario in goal, Romero as a centre back, Van der Vern, Ponto, what is his name? Porro, yeah,
Porro.
not Porno.
Pedro Porro.
Pedro Porro, Porno, okay. 𝒂𝒊𝒔𝒊𝒔𝒕 𝒂𝒐𝒚 in a double pivot with Sa, and then you have a Madison as a number 10. So it looks like they're playing a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
By my understanding. Okay, Son and Kulusevski. Yeah, now that's going to be all right then. So the 𝒂𝒊𝒔𝒊𝒔𝒕 and Porro. Okay, that's going to be an interesting matchup, right? That must be that he's jinxed it. He thought about it, and that means that I don't think they're going to play a high line.
No. Well, let's see. Pedro Porro is very attacking. He's bombing up that right hand side all the time. So I'm not sure.
So Pedro Porro will then face, who will Pedro Porro face? He will face who?
Yeah,
Anthony Dos Santos or Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting, guys. Brilliant. Well, it's going to be interesting lineup to per se, right? It's going to be very interested. I'm very keen to see, guys. If you want to come in, I think it will be 2-1 to Manchester United. What Topas G is saying, 100%. Listen, my cat is meowing. Jarvis, take it away.
Yep.
I'm going to open the door for the cat.
Open the door for the cat, and I see John Johnson says their fullbacks defensively, their fullbacks are poor. Yeah, especially when it comes to Pedro Porro, he's not the most defensive fullback. I'm not sure like 𝒂𝒊𝒔𝒊𝒔𝒕 who is. I just seen him one game, so I'm not sure if it's good enough. But John Johnson knows ball, so you're probably right. Let's see here. Simon Heron, he has a prediction. He says it will be a draw, in my opinion. Yeah, you know, I can ask the VAR room, would you be happy with the draw? Will you take 1 point now if I gave it to you? I will see. I wouldn't be like extremely happy. It depends on the game, of course, but I hope we can win against Spurs. Spurs is a team we should beat if we want to be fighting for the Premier League title. They're not that good. Okay, and we say Jamie Wayne says that Madison will tear us apart.
I don't think so. Love will tear us apart. Not Madison.
Well, it's up to Casemiro, you know, and Martinez. Martinez pushes out, and Casemiro blocks him. So it's up to
Ladies
them.
and gentlemen, if you want to have your say, I just posted the link in the chat room. You see Mick Ruby, StreamYard. Come in and have your say. I've seen that there's a couple of gentlemen that wants to come in. I thought it was Mr. Shajib Verma wanted to come in. Carlos also said he wanted to come in. Guys, come in and have your say what your score prediction is. And regarding the lineup, please welcome. I paste the description again. Paste, and we will go. We didn't design the stage for it, but okay. It will be a little bit mess up, but okay.
Yeah, I see a lot of predictions here. Lucky Singh says 3-2 to United. It's his prediction. So Lucky Singh, good. I like that prediction. 3-2. That will be an exciting game. I say Composurf Smurf says he says nah, it's Tottenham. We need to beat these. So
yeah, we need to beat this.
When you were out with the cat, I asked them, would they take a draw? Would they be happy with 1 point if I gave it?
I heard everything.
No. Yeah,
I have wireless. I heard you.
Yeah.
I take a point, but I don't want a point. I want 3 points, to be honest. Not happy with the draw, like, you know, as it stands. I was watching Adam Matic from United Stand did his, you know, match warm up, and he said he was negative. He says a draw, and I go like, come on, be more positive. Realistically speaking, we don't know, but I think it will be on the knife on the second half.
Yeah.
Who's going to score the goals, guys? Rashford is going to open his account. I know John Johnson. John Johnson, I want to hear from you. Will Rashford open the account? The bank account.
John Johnson. He has all the answers. My prediction was, I think we will win 2-1. First, Rashford will get us a penalty. Bruno will score that. Then Spurs will equalize Richarlison. And then on the corner late in the game, Casemiro will step up and give us the winner, 2-1 United. That's my
Okay.
prediction.
I posted the link again for guys who want to come in. But before, Yali Malmin saying 0-0 Manchester United. 2-3 says Lucky Singh. I see that as well. What else do we have? People were writing in here. I think 3-1 was my prediction. Same was Stephanie Griffith as well. I think I'm going in this. This chat is moving faster than baby. What's it called? Adama Traore in a baby. Johnson's baby oil.
Adama, his big overarms.
Yeah. 2-1 according to Topaz. What he's saying as well. Boxing stages. We're saying we are playing 4-2-3-1 in Erik ten Hag. We trust. Definitely. William Billy Connolly saying 2-0. We need to keep going. Yeah, potentially a 2-0, right? Potentially, right? Even if we get a 2-1, I'm happy with that as well. Let me see. Onana assist for Rashford 3-1. What Jonathan Liljenberg is saying all the way from Sweden. Fellow countryman Onana, good afternoon, and good eftermiddag. 2-0 is Sajib Verma saying 2-0 Manchester United. What else do we have? Boxing Sage is going. I'm glad they're going with the same lineup. When you think about it, yeah, why not? Because that's the same lineup that he started with. That's probably the same lineup they've been preparing. So obviously didn't go to plan what he planned. So we go again, 100%. So Madison is the one that will carry the team. What people are saying here as well. What Topaz is saying. Topaz G. He can't carry Spurs alone in this formation. Boxing is saying 3-0 to Manchester United. That's more positive. Big up Boxing, to be honest. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear, 100% 3-1. Poker in the rear. Oh my God, 3-1. You're going with a Ruby Classic here. Yeah, and Jonathan is also saying he hopes Garnacho will be a little bit better today. It wasn't Garnacho's fault. Let's talk about that one. It was he didn't get the distribution from Shaw, right? And maybe he was just a young kid. Over accelerated getting his start in front of the United faithful, wanted to prove something. Jamie Wayne is coming with 7-0. Yeah. Oh my God. Yep. Guys, I will paste the link again if you missed it. Here we go. Please. It's in the chat. StreamYard. Come in, have your say. Welcome. If not, we will just carry on. But I would love to hear from you guys. If you use your camera, don't come in naked, don't come in drunk, and be responsibilities. People have kids watching as well. So, yeah, 100%. Now we're all warmed up. There's about 100 of you in the chat. This is moving very fast. I need to slow down the chat next time.
Let's talk about Garnacho. Let's talk a little bit. It's very interesting because last game I thought that he was all over the place. He wasn't disciplined enough holding his position. He was dropping down. He was moving inside. He was even moving over to the other side. And I think he needs to be more. He needs to preserve his strengths. He blew it all in 20 minutes, and that I don't like that. He needs to be more smart when he plays. So maybe this time he will be given a role to play on the counter, not too much defensive work, and just stay up there waiting for the ball over the line and just bomb on and do his thing. Oh, I see we have people in the house.
Yeah, no, wait, he didn't deserve his Snickers as of yet. Keep going. We will let him in.
Yeah, and when it comes to Garnacho, he looked like a little bit too ready last game. He wasn't in balance in a way. So maybe he needed that game to get it out of his system, and now he will shine. What do you think about that, Mick?
I agree with you, but let us. We've been talking a lot, and I think there's one gentleman that's been begging to come in. He's been stalking us. He's worth the Maguire. He doesn't want to go away. Should we add him onto the stream?
Yeah, bring him in.
All the way from down under. He's all upside down. We're talking about Sajib Verma. Welcome to the stream, sir. Where are you? Where did you go? Katna Joe. There you are. There you go. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Should we start paying you a Snickers now? Do I have to send Snickers all the way to Sydney? Very expensive Snickers.
Surely.
How you doing, mate? What do you have to say about today's lineup and the overall mood and feeling? How are you feeling, mate? You feeling positive?
I don't know. I wasn't that surprised after seeing the lineup. As much as I want to see, as I want to see some changes. I just think like because Ten Hag for me, like he he feels like he trusts his players that he can that these players who did not play well in the last game,
Yeah.
he has true confidence in them that they can bounce back, and that's my pretty much my that's my interpretation of of what I have just observed so far.
Okay. So no surprises for you then. I mean, so you think that he had a they had a video analysis. They looked at the game. He gave the shit to the players. He gave them the hairdryer treatment and said because he said after I mean he said after the post match interview, he said nobody played to my rules and principles. We have to stick to the rules and principles. So there was clearly like instructions was given, but everyone was just like off the rockets, like gone in the head, right? At the end of the day, like what matters is that we get the 3 points. So do you think there would be more discipline today, sir?
For me, I hope so because this is our first big away game of the season, so it's kind of a wrong time to play against Spurs, I feel, but
like, at the same time, it's a good time to solidify 3 points. To actually,
it could be, it could be possible because as soon as I saw the Spurs lineup, when I saw this and what was his right, what's his guy's name, the guy who signed from Sporting Lisbon, I forgot his name.
We or them?
Oh, Spurs.
Well, Spurs have they have Saar. They're playing with Saar.
Right. I got him. It's
Porro.
Pedro Porro. Yes, I got his name.
Yeah. Pedro Porno.
Yeah, bro.
I really like dyslexic. Yeah.
He like him and him. This guy can't defend at all. He's like another. This guy's like another Trent Alexander-Arnold, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's the weakest link.
I just think Porro is going to be the weakest link. That 𝒂𝒊𝒄𝒌 seems to be a decent player. I watched him in his last game. He looked decent. I think the biggest threat is probably Bissouma and James Maddison because of their midfield link up and their chemistry looked actually okay. I think last game, I think their defense kind of let them down. I thought Spurs could have won this game pretty much.
Yeah.
But now since now like Richarlison is still playing up front and Son is still playing at the left wing, I'm not scared at all, to be honest with you. If Son was playing up front, that could be a different story.
Yeah. So you're talking about Pedro Porro there, like I don't see this as the strongest lineup. I see that Ange Postecoglou and the Aussie, oi.
Yeah.
I think he's jinxed it here. I think he's really thought about Manchester United.
He's trying to play like highline as well. He's playing highline as well.
You reckon here? You think so? Or is he being more careful, thinking about the threat from our pace and our counter-attacking football?
You know what? As soon as I saw this 𝒂𝒊𝒄𝒌 guy, I just think he might, because
who is the 𝒂𝒊𝒄𝒌? I never heard of him before.
So he's basically one of the Spurs academy player, and he's from Italy.
Okay, never heard of him. But guys, if you want to come in, also Smoky Bacon, welcome in back. You came back for more, and always be having heaven's food. You're always promoting your smoky bacon. Is there also for vegan lovers? Is there any smoky bacon for vegans as well? You can promote, because we like a little bit of a diversity. If you want to come in, we are expecting more callers to come in. Let me paste in the link again. Come in, have your say. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. We are open. Just as we say, don't come in naked and don't be drunk. I see. Sajiv is just drunk on endorphins here. I can see that he's all excited. He's nervous, right?
Oh my God.
Sanjeev, I have a question for you. When it comes to now, when Pedro Porro is starting, and on that side they also have Kulusevski. We have Garnacho on our left. We know that he's not the most defensive winger, so Luke Shaw will basically be alone against Kulusevski and Pedro Porro. How should we solve that problem?
I think for me, Kulusevski is like Kulusevski, like from last season until this season. I've seen some similarities in like Anthony, actually, because when he tries to run against the back four, he just loses the ball like every single time, and he tries to track back. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong. That's my take on it. So I don't think I'm that fearful for Kulusevski. I'm more fearful for Madison, because he's
He's the only threat.
He's the only threat for me.
Yeah.
And I think
I don't think 𝒂𝒚 has kicked in Spurs as of yet.
I think last season because of like Antonio Conte, he wasn't being played enough for me. So I think this season under Edge, he will have his breakthrough of the season for me.
Yeah. Well, basically, Toppers G saying Manchester United need to be less sloppy and play aggressive.
I agree.
I couldn't say it better than this. This is the tweet of the day, almost not tweet of the day, but comment of the day, because that's what we need to do. We need to get off the blocks very fast, show them who is the boss. If we score the first goal, the game is ours, 100%.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get over it, because we're playing away crowd. So for me, it's so important. That's why I wanted to say that I don't care how we play today. I don't care how we crawl. If we crawl, play on one leg, get those 3 points, so we can actually, get the confidence that we can be a away-winning team as well. Because Old Trafford will take care of itself. Old Trafford is our fortress, but we need to improve the away-winning record.
We have to improve. Like one thing we have to improve on this season. Like this season, let's just not let's just not focus on the league table. Like who's top of the league, who's that. Let's just focus on one game at a time. Let's just improvise game by game and let's see where we are during the Christmas period.
Yeah, Billy Connolly saying Postecoglou will lose today. There will be. You will see it in Australia headlines, Laura. It was an imposter Coglio.
Imposter Coglio.
Jokes aside, now big up. I'm proud of Aussie to get a job in Premier League. To be honest, it's big for Australia to have an Australian coach there, managing.
Do the Australian news cover a lot of Postecoglou, or do they write a lot about him in the news?
As soon as I think so, because he used to be he was in this A-League club called Melbourne Victory, and then he went to after he went to Celtic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't really watch much of. I don't really watch much of A-Leagues, and as I think I may have told you this like early on, but I think Postecoglou seems to be a very aggressive coach, to be honest with you. He looks like a ruthless manager to me.
He does. I mean, yeah, but it's kind of like, don't expect too much. I mean, first home game from Postecoglou, nerves, pressures on to do something. I think he's jinxing it a little bit. I don't think he's going to go that high line, or maybe he will surprise us, to be honest. But if we sort of kind of look at it from a perspective, like from a like to like even Toppers G saying Manchester United have the better midfield. So if you look at that midfield, 𝒂𝒚 in a double pivot with Madison.
I rated him.
And then you look at our midfield, so things will change, to be honest. I mean, Casemiro, yeah, I love Casemiro. But it all depends on who's going to play more of deeper role. Will it be Bruno? Will it be... I think Mason Mount will play a little bit deeper to play that destroyer role, to be honest. Because Bruno is best when you get him the free roaming.
Yeah, he will press. He will press up further.
Press.
Rashford, I don't know. It's like Rashford for me. He tries to press, and then he doesn't really track back often.
100%, guys. Guys, we're also running a what do you call it? A watch along. To be honest, later on, that's powered by Power Hour. Power watch along. straight directly redirected to Power Hours watch along. If you want to do watch along, Shajiv, if you want to call into that show as well, you're welcome. If you do watch alongs, I personally cannot do watch alongs. I suck.
That's fair
Because
enough.
no, because every time I do watch alongs, you might have 30 seconds before me stream, and
Oh
I go
yeah,
like,
yeah, of course,
oh
of course.
goal, and I go like,
Yeah,
It's-
you won't. Yeah, you won't exactly enjoy it pretty much.
no, but it's like you're watching a movie and you know who the killer is, and you told me in
Spoiler,
advance.
yeah,
The spoiler
yeah.
alert, and it's like, damn it. You know? So, guys, we will do the watch along, and afterwards we're doing the what do we call it, post match reaction show as well. Hopefully, it will be a positive one. What people are saying here before we close the shop. If there's anyone else that can come in and have a say, let me post it in. I want to hear from you. But Sajif, what is your score prediction, or did you say it already?
I've seen a chat. I'm going with 2-0 United.
You're going with the bold 2-0.
Yeah, I just feel like I think last game our I think Onana actually saved us big time, to be honest.
Oh, Nana is good. Onana is good.
If that was David De Gea, I wouldn't trust that we will get clean sheet.
Listen, a 2-0 in football is the most dangerous score
I
line,
agree.
according to my. I don't
I
want
agree.
2-0. If it's 2-0, I'm going to be so nervous because 2-0 for me is just like jinxy football, right? I don't know if you agree with me, Jarvis. This is when you're most vulnerable.
Yeah, it is. It is. I agree with you. I see Bright J says Angie Postecoglou. He won the 2 A-leagues. That's the Australian league with Brisbane Roars, and spent a year in Melbourne's Victory before
Melbourne
going to
Victory.
Tottenham and then Celtic. So he has a lot of experience, but not at the highest level. So
Yeah.
it's up to
Melbourne
him.
Victory is a good team, but I'm personally a supporter if it's
It's a good team as well, yeah.
Perth Glory fan. If it's Australian football, it's Perth Glory and West Coast Eagles for the AFL Aussie rules.
Mhm.
So there you go. There you go. Because I spent like 10 years in West Australia.
Oh
In
yeah.
Perth. I did. WA, wait a while. Liverpool ended up 3-1. Yeah, thank you for the information. Damn it. That spoils
To
my
be honest,
weekend.
Alisson should have got sent off in the first half. Do you think it was a straight red?
I didn't even watch the game. I was doing the stream here.
Oh, I thought you watched it, so fair enough.
Luan France is saying, watching Brighton destroy Wolves, who barely got 3 points from a week ago, makes me realize how poorly we've been playing. Yes, all teams play best versus us, but we must bring our A game on too.
That's a good
100%.
point.
But you got a point there, Luan, as well. Because United is never famous to have a good start of the season.
I just have to say I love that name, Luan France. It reminds me of Edith Piaf, like French
Or
singer.
some fine French wine, Luan France. You want
Yeah.
some Luan France?
Luan France, beautiful name.
Very, very, very Luan France. Her name is Luan. We will win. Trust the process. It says TPO.
Wait, it says trust. Oh,
Trust the force. Trust the force.
okay, trust the force.
We will win.
Wow.
Well said, to the people. So, guys, smash the like. What matters is that we get 3 points. But if you can appreciate the content, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. What Luan France is saying, my daughter is amethyst.
Amethyst.
Oh,
Amethyst France. Oh, that's
Amethyst
also a
France.
beautiful name.
It is amethyst.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool. Anyone wants to come in and have a say? Otherwise, we have to go back to the game as it starts in 30 minutes. Papi was starting his stream.
Also, one more question. What do you think about Man City against Newcastle after our game?
Oh, that's going to be. I'm going to watch that.
To be honest, it's
Oh,
going to be late for me. It's literally.
Well, is new? Are they playing at Empty-Head, or are they playing at in Newcastle?
Empty-Head.
Empty-Head.
Then I'm going with a draw 2-2.
I'm going draw.
2-2.
I'm going with also with the Arsenal banana skin against Crystal Palace.
I'm going with Palace win, bro. If they actually wear a green kit, I'm going with 2-1 Palace.
Definitely. This like mental hospital guys came out with the green kit and
Remember our game against Brentford from last season when we wore that green kit? That green kit was so cursed,
Oh my God. Yeah, I feel sorry for you, bro. Like, I know you're a newborn, you're from US. Liverpool was the first game you watched.
Oh, first
Manchester
game.
United.
Wow.
Yeah. So that tells me that brother from America is just a newborn Manchester United supporter.
Pretty
First game
much.
he watched was the PTSD 5-0. We're not going to talk about that one, brother, but big luck. Welcome to
Well,
the
Tapas
therapy.
G, he said in the chat he's a Liverpool supporter.
Is he?
mentioning. Yeah.
Oh,
But everybody's
Tapas-
welcome. So
He's a
yeah.
Liverpool fan. I mean, fair enough.
Guess what, brother? My older brother is a Scouser as well. That doesn't go down well. We are a generational family of United supporters from my grandfather. And what did my older brother do? He upset the tradition. He became the black sheep. He went to the dark side, like C-3PO here. Trust the Force, Luke. No, I'm going to the Darth Vader.
Well,
Now,
C-3PO
big up.
never went to the dark side, Mick.
He
Have
didn't.
you watched Star Wars? He's the robot, the golden robot. No,
Yeah,
the
I
little
know.
one. The little one. No, that's R2-D2.
The
C-3PO
R2-D2.
is the golden robot.
Oh, Mr. Jarvis, you must not go to the dark side. Yes, that's the one. Old classic. Yeah, even Compost is saying that Murphy's saying that his wife is a Liverpool fan.
Wow.
Ooh, how's that going in the relationship, mate? Oh, that is even worse.
Wow.
You have a husband is a Man United fan, and then you have a Scouser supporter as a wife.
Don't they say opposites attract? So maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mick, my younger brother is an Aston Villa fan.
Oh, that's okay.
That's a very good team.
That's okay. That's a good team.
That's a good team.
I think Aston Villa is going to do madness this season, to be honest.
My younger brother hasn't been so excited for such long time. He was buzzing with that Zaniolo signing. They have just signed Zaniolo from AS Roma. Very good signing.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to the City Newcastle game tonight, I have a feeling that City can upset. Newcastle can upset.
I think so.
City, because they play the Super Cup on Wednesday, so they have played one more game than the other teams, and City looked
I'm
good.
going to draw because
Tonali was exceptional the first game, in my opinion.
I'm going to go with I'm going to bet against City, because I said it in the beginning that I think that City this season is fat and happy. They're fat and happy, meaning they got the 3P, they won the Champions League, mission accomplished. They're not going to be as hungry this season. I don't think they will.
That means this season it's going to be mission impossible.
I don't know. A lot of pundits put them in first place. I don't think they will finish third this season, according to my opinion. I think the battle will be United. If everything goes well, United will be the challenging in the top.
I think United, as it stands, United, Chelsea, and Arsenal.
I don't
Because-
see Liverpool.
Because I think Chelsea, they have also one game a week as well.
Oh yeah, but it depends on if everyone's gelling with
Maybe, yeah.
Poch. Depends on if everyone is gelling with Poch. But Liverpool is in the mud if they don't recruit well. They got this this Japanese from Stuttgart. What's his name? Endo.
Endo. I don't know.
End of story. End of
story.
End of
End
story. End of- Jarvis, is there anything else interesting happening with Manchester United at the moment, other than Harry Maguire is not on the bus? Who do we have as a substitution?
No, but about the game today, who do you think will be the man of the match, Mick?
Hard to say
Who will
yet.
step up today?
Bruno Fernandes. Captain Bruno will step up today. Has to step up. You?
Yeah. And the VAR room, get your predictions in. Who will be the man of the match? Who do you think will be the player who will step up and bring us to victory?
Bruno Fernandes, I reckon, will be the man of the match.
Bruno.
Or Wan-Bissaka.
Who do you think?
Bruno.
Bruno?
Bruno.
I think Martinez will be the man of the match. I have a feeling that he's not happy with the game against Wolves, and he wants to.
He will bounce
himself.
back. Yeah,
So I think there will
he
be a
will bounce
different
back.
Martinez today.
Do you reckon Casemiro? Do you reckon Casemiro is going to take it easy now when he sees Michael Oliver on the pitch as a referee?
Oh yeah, that group. Oh, that's.
Oh God. The collar grabber, not the strangulation.
Oh, here we go from last season.
or Casemiro will go up and say, like, hi, Michael. It's going to pull up my collar. How you doing? I didn't do anything inappropriate, did I? Listen, guys, Smash the like, people. We are about to close the shop. Gonna quickly walk my dog and park myself, watch the game. But guys, walk over directly to the watch along if you want to come in there. You know, interact with Papi. He's going to be there. I'm not going to be there, but you know, ask if you can join him if you want to be a part of the watch along. It's open mic policy. But until then, guys, what do we say here? What do we say? 3 points,
Stay
baby.
blessed.
What?
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed. But okay, let's just be positive. Win is a win. A draw is a draw. Otherwise, it's Luke Shaw, right? Peace, love, and banana, or peace, love. We have Onana. Let's go, people. Let's do this. See you later after the post match. Don't forget to come back for the post match. Don't forget to watch the watch along if you are that kind of person. But thank you, Sajid, for coming in and have your say.
Thank you,
Jarvis.
Thanks
Pleasure as usual. Jarvis, pleasure as usual. That's all,
Thank
folks. See you later. Up the Reds.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.